Hi everyone and welcome to this video. In this video I'm gonna share with you one skill that will pay forever as a landscape photographer, and this skill is how to plan sunset while you are on site like me here in the mountains. So I'm here in Switzerland and you can see behind me the beautiful scenery, and I've been traveling here for the past week, I guess, and this country is just so beautiful, and if you have the opportunity to visit it, then just come and enjoy. And it might not be as expensive as you might think if you don't sleep in hotels and so on. If you target like campsites, or if you go to sleep in the mountains with a tent and so on, you might just be totally fine with the prices. So don't hesitate to come, it's gonna be amazing. Now I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna share with you how I am forecasting for sunset and see if I should stay up in the mountains or not for sunset. It was actually an overcast day with like really very low clouds, a lot of rain, some storms, and I went a little bit later, around 5 o'clock, to do a hike, like a hike of about 1.5 hours. Of course, as a photographer, it took me about 2.5 hours, but that's normal. I'm guessing you know it as well. And as I started my descent, then I realized that the sky was clearing up a little bit and that quite a bit of light started passing through the clouds. And I was like, okay, well, that sounds really interesting, or at least that looks really interesting. So let me go up again. So yeah, had needed a little bit of courage for that, but that's fine. I'm here and that's totally okay. And the sky, actually, the clouds are a little bit higher now, and the sky on the horizon over there is a little bit open. So this is really positive because it means that when the sun will go down, if the clouds don't move too much and don't go too low, then the sun will highlight the clouds from the bottom and will highlight, of course, the whole scenery, and everything will be glowing and super beautiful. And since it's overcast and there might be some rain here and there, the lights might just be wonderful. So I'm really hoping for the best. And yeah, I hope as well I'm sharing this with you and all the tips about the photographs I'm going to be taking over there. So let's get going. I finally arrived where I wanted to be, on my spot. I install my tripod and the light starts to be really amazing. It might be happening and I'm really excited. And as you can see here on top of the sky, like there is like a small opening, and this is really positive because if the light of the sun goes through, that might be lighting up the whole valley and the clouds especially, and I'm really excited about it. I'm really hoping for it. Now we can't really see it because it's behind the mountains that are on the background here, but the sky was open right behind, so I'm hoping it's still open because when the sun will go down, then it will start lighting up towards the sky, and all the clouds might be highlighted, and that might be really exciting. I mean, I hope I don't make a mistake in my forecast, but I do have pretty good hope. And one thing you should use in any case you're going outside to do landscape photography, use photo pills and make some forecast. Even when you're on site, you can look at it before, like you can make all the planning you want and see where the light will come, which direction and so on. But once you are on site, you can clearly see it even better with the artificial intelligence that they have inside. And you can just go and see where the sun will be and at what time of the day. So basically now it's going down and it's just going to be like, I'm seeing that the sun will be highlighting over there. So the light might be coming from the right in front of me and highlight all the sky here. So I'm facing the sun right now. And that's definitely what I want to do, is to be facing the sun and making sure I have this beautiful and glowing light. So now we just have to wait a little bit and hope the magic happens. In terms of composition, so in this particular case, I really want to have a wide vista, a wide view over the whole mountain that I have in front of me. But I still want to make sure that I don't have too many things in my frame, or if there are too many things, that things are organized properly. And that's what I tried to do here. And so I'm recording with this camera, and you can probably see the video right here. And let me show you what I'm doing. So unfortunately, the video here is a little cropped, so you won't be able to see very well the whole part of the image. But basically, we have here a river that follows a path that goes all the way like this and goes down and goes almost right to the center of the screen of the image, and basically drives your eyes towards the whole mountain. Then we do have the clouds here that are forming a line and that are kind of framing the overall picture. We do have the mountains coming right into those the right directions, and we do have several layers. We have the first one here, we have a second one, we have a third one, and all of this kind of points toward the same direction as the river and points towards this mountain here, which is on the background. And that's pretty much how I wanted to organize my photograph. And I'm very happy with this composition. I really think this works. I might just do 1 or 2 photographs tonight, hoping that the light will be perfect. If the light is perfect and lasts a little, then I might try to do a little more than 1 or 2 pictures. But right now, I'm really hoping for the light. And I'm close to a pass here, so the weather is really moving quickly. It's really tricky, but well, I'm hoping for the best. And in any case, I have my composition and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make a nice picture. So yeah, I'm gonna share this with you in a moment, and hopefully we talk when the light is here. I put on a pullover because it's a little colder right now, and I put on my rain trouser because the sky is actually getting even more overcast than before. So I am a little pessimistic right now about the opportunity of getting very good light. It really looked promising until like 5-10 minutes ago, and right now it's all covered. So we might be lucky if there is a little bit of wind and the clouds are moving, because when I'm looking in that direction, the sky is cleared up a little bit, but of course this is everything coming from behind this camera. And right now what's going behind this camera is not really beautiful. It's very overcast and very dark, but I'm keeping hope. I still have about like half an hour maybe for the sunset, so if it clears up just a little bit, I might catch the light I want, and that's exactly what I'm hoping for. Yeah, really hoping for this. I am a little unsure about what I'm gonna get now, because we can clearly see that the light is behind the clouds. The clouds are a little bit orangish, reddish, and we can see that the light is here. This is not a problem. There are like few patches of interesting light in the sky, but the thing is that there is like a big cloud which is stuck on this mountain right here, and it doesn't move. And I saw on the back a little bit further there a little bit of very interesting lights, but they were like just like very small patches, very small pieces of sky. And now I'm unsure that we're gonna have something really, really interesting tonight. Although the sky is really chaotic, I would say with these colors, you really get like very, very dramatic colors and very dramatic type of pictures in sky, and that can also be interesting. Of course, that's not the light that we all expect, like this very glowy light and so on, but that's still something interesting that changes from the usual, from the daylight, for example. And that's why we are here waiting for sunset and sunrises, because we want to get an interesting light. So if it's at least something different from what we're getting normally, I'm gonna be happy with it. Sometimes you just need to lower your expectations, I guess. And yeah, what I need to do here. So I finally don't have much hope anymore for the light I was hoping for and I was expecting. Yeah, things didn't really unfold as I was expecting. We're getting closer to the blue hour now. I see a little bit of interesting light here towards the horizon, but I'm not really convinced I could get anything very interesting from this, at least not with my wide angle and the compositions I had before. So in order to adjust to the situation, which is a little bit unpleasant, especially as I stay up in the mountain for this, I decided to take another shot here. And it's kind of the same location, but I'm a little bit lower. I put the camera down and I do play with interesting, I mean, you can see it here on the screen. I play with interesting plants. There is a little bit of the river behind, and then we do have the mountains, which is right on my back, which is the main subject and the background of this image. That's kind of an interesting picture. It's a little bit more difficult to capture at this time of the day because there is a little bit of wind. The light in the sky, I mean the light in general, in the ambient light is lower, and I need to shoot at a higher speed, so I need to use the higher ISO, so that might be a little bit of a noisy image, but today with Lightroom and so on, we can still play and manage to get our to get good results playing with noisy images. I guess that's something that you guys should learn about landscape photography. You might have sometimes expectations, you might forecast as much as you want, you might see the sky and have the good feeling, and things might not unfold at all as you were hoping for. And that's exactly what happened to me here. So I'm not despairing, of course. These are things that happen. Sometimes I had like an amazing evening where I was not really hoping for anything special, and that's really part of the game and part of landscape photography, and that's why we are doing it, because we don't always know what will exactly happen, and when the beauty happens, that's just fantastic. So yeah, that's anyways very useful skill to know, and observing around you, using photopills and staying on site, being patient will pay off forever, trust me. So with that, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you guys liked my video, then feel free to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button below. Give me a thumbs up if that was helpful or at least entertaining, and with that, I wish you good luck with your photography and see you next week for new adventures.